What's up, YouTube? Welcome back. So in this video, I just want to discuss for a brief moment this music video that the rappers DaBaby and Gotti put out very recently. And the uproar that this music video sort of caused on social media, at least like black social media spaces, especially as it pertains to black women. So the name of the music video is called Drop. All right. And I watched the music video, and to me, it wasn't really anything that was, you know, groundbreaking or innovative, really. It was just pretty much typical rap music video. I think the most groundbreaking thing would be that it took place at a pool party, you know, and I guess maybe black people don't do pool parties. I mean, I'm just saying, maybe that's something that could be groundbreaking about the video. But to be fair, everything doesn't have to be groundbreaking. It can be innovative as well, but I don't think they really innovated on anything. But if it isn't groundbreaking or innovative, then at least it can be good. At least they just, did something that was done before, but it was at least good. I think it was okay. It was all right. It was, you know, a rap music video, perhaps along the lines of like Nelly's Tip Drill video. Um, but there were some people, particularly some black women, who had issues with the video because they felt like the video didn't feature like a lot, if any, darker skinned black women. And then there was like a group of black women who were darker skinned and who were like, thank you for not featuring us because that video was not a good look. And I agree with that group of women. However, for the sake of this video and for the sake of some women who do want to be featured in that way, I'll explore this video, kind of like, entertain this argument, I'll say. Because there are some women who feel like, that is what I want to be portrayed as. That's what I want to see myself as. Like, I want you to see me like that. And, I like being sexualized. And, that's a whole video in itself about, why that may be problematic. But for this video, I won't explore that. And I'll just say that, there are some women who really do like kind of like the over sexualization thing. And they feel like, it's very um, validating, right? And then there's also some women who are part of like, the sex work industry in one way or another. They may be like exotic dancers. They may be webcam models. They may be adult film stars, etc. And they may want to use this video as a way to promote whatever they do within the sex industry. So, for that group of women who happen to be darker skinned and who may feel some type of way, hey, that's what's up. That's okay. You can feel some type of way. But personally, I just feel like, like, I don't think the video was a good look for any of the women that were in there. Just because I don't think it really portrayed the women in the best light. So, for me personally, I do think that the darker skinned women, dodged a bullet. And sometimes, this is one of those situations where like colorism can be a beautiful blessing in disguise. It really can, because sometimes it can help alleviate and get rid of like the no good dudes that may be attracted to you or who may consider you as an option. But then they're like, well, I'm a color struck Negro, so if you ain't light skinned or mixed or non-blackish, then I don't want nothing to do with you. And really, you know, it should be just like, okay, good. Like, be on your way. You shouldn't be like Taraji P. Henson at the BET Awards talking about Black King come home. Black King don't leave me alone. Black King, I wrote you this song. Mm-hmm. Black King, won't you come home? Please leave Becky alone. Come home. I need you to come home. You don't want to be like that. But I also do want to discuss some other things that took place in this conversation and in this video. One thing that I noticed is like there's some sort of like low-key tokenism going on that some people, or a lot of people, aren't really picking up on. And I say tokenism as it relates to the guys in the video. Particularly, you see two black guys who are unambiguous and identifiably black, brown skin, dark skin, whatever you want to classify them as. And a lot of times I feel like in music videos like this, sometimes these dudes, I feel like they have the mentality of like tokenism, like, oh, are either operating from a scarcity mindset, where it's like, oh, there can only be one dark-skinned person, there can be only a couple dark-skinned people, and it's gonna be us. We can't have too many darkies in here because I want to be the only chocolate cutie in the music video. And I think, oh, if it's too many like quote unquote dark skin, well, I don't know why I'm putting dark skinned people in quotes, too quote unquote darkies, too many darkies in the video, then it won't do as well, or it won't have like crossover appeal, or it won't appeal to as many different audiences, perhaps. All right. I think that may be a part of it too, where it's like, oh, marketing. Let's market this video. Let's make sure we, you know, create a music video that is um, marketable to various different audiences. But you notice, or should I say, like, if something were to go down in that music video, though, and one or a few of those women started filing, some sort of lawsuits or police reports saying that they were sexually harassed or sexually assaulted, who they gonna run to? The black community, and who gonna be supporting them? Black women. Black women gonna be supporting their black kings, even if they black kings don't support them and don't do things for them, you know? And I think that's something that black women are going to have to stop doing, is stop just giving support to just whoever just because they black and you think they kings. And I also watched Lovely T's video about this too, and she brought up a good point about, payment. Like, are these women getting paid? And from what she told and her insight on the industry, she feels like the majority of the women that were in the video were probably not paid. It was just exposure. Probably, probably a couple may have gotten paid, but probably majority of them did not get paid. And also it's like, okay, do you want to be, working for free and portraying yourself to be hypersexual and a sexual object, for free? you know, probably not. Probably not. You know. And then on the flip side, you got like Megan Thee Stallion, who came out with her video called Thought-ish, right? And I watched that video too, and that video, it does have a message, but I feel like the message got lost within all of the twerking and the over-sexualization. And I'm sure that there are some black women who may not like DaBaby and Yo Gotti's video, but who may like Megan Thee Stallion's video just because, oh, it's a black woman and she's in control of her sexuality. She's being, you know, strong and independent, right? And that's fine, but I just feel like neither one of those music videos really would portray black women in like an amazing positive light, you know? But for some people, it's just like, well, who's behind it? And if a black woman is behind it, then it's cool, you know? And I also feel like, really, I felt like Megan kind of played it safe in that video as far as choosing the the white guy to put in the video. Honestly, if she were keeping it all the way on it, she probably should have put a black guy who is a rapper in the video, because I honestly think that in these conversations that Megan has been a part of and what she has experienced being a victim and people kind of like questioning her victimhood and questioning if she's really injured and questioning if she even deserves any sort of sympathy or empathy just because she has a provocative image. I really think that she should have put a black, like a young black, like rapper looking dude in the video. And I understand her message about like these women, they may twerk, but they also do more than that. They also may be like people who take care of your children, people who may teach your children, people who may be like nurses or medical professionals of some sort, etc. Right? But again, that message sort of got lost in all of like the over sexualization. But I do think that one part was funny when she came, like that dude was in the middle of the road and then she came driving in that garbage truck and hit the dude and then immediately started twerking. But I don't know. Overall, I just think that both of these videos are just like kind of like flavors of the moment. I don't really think like 10 years from now we're really going to be checking for any of these music videos or any of these songs either. It's just flavor of the moment type stuff that we just sitting back and watching, I guess. But I guess that's all I got to say for the moment. I don't want to go on for too long. So let me know what you think about all this in the comments section. This has been kind of like a rambling rant. I don't know, like a bit of a ramble. But I just want to come through right quick and just give a little bit of something, because I kind of wanted to talk about this like earlier when it happened, but got sidetracked. And then other things came up as far as like more popular things to talk about. And I was like, well, maybe I should just talk about what's more important and then just come back to this a bit later. So yeah, tell me what you think about this in the comments section. Until the next video, adios and goodbye for now.